Somebody's getting fucked. Get fucked. Somebody's getting fucked. Get fucked. Get fucked.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna leave Electric Callboy on for the rest of the just chatting. Is that alright, chat? I hope that's alright. That's what we're doing. Anyway, hi everybody. How we doing? I'd shout more, but I'm still sick somehow. So I don't want to die. I don't want my throat to die. But before I did complain and fucking piss and moan, let me say hi to everyone who's in chat already. Hello Wizlock. Hello Tia. Hello, Shiro. Hello, Mari. Hello, Starscav. Hello, Armor. Hello, Seth. Hello, Xana. Hello, Gecko. Hello, Fire Chief. Man's drunk. Drunk equals sick. No. Hey, JT. If I was drunk, I'd be having a good time. But instead, I still have a bit of a head cold, and I fucking hate it. Like, the rest of my body feels mostly fine. But, like, I got a bad cough, which if I do cough into the mic tonight, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try and catch it if I know it's coming up. And I'd fucking play my little audio slider to slap that chip down, just... But, I'm not going to all the fucking time. I'm gonna fuck it up. I know I'm gonna fuck it up. So, if I fuck it up, Gomina sorry. I got a head cold too from my AC. I got it from being drenched and wet on Thursday due to the storms. And my dumbass didn't immediately, like, hop in a warm shower. So, yeah. That's what happened to me. But you know, we're living. If you're in a pet store that sells snakes, at any given time, there's a 50% chance the staff is secretly hunting down a loose snake in the store. If the store sells spiders, that chance raises to 100%. Fire Chief, that is not a fact, that is a lie, as someone who knows folks that have, own their own pet store. You have to remember, Fire Chief, I know this for a fact because keep in mind, I used to own over 40 tarantulas. And guess what store sells tarantulas? Typically reptile stores. So, I'm very familiar with stores that sell snakes and tarantulas. No, it's not that bad. Alright? Hi Wild, hi Murdoch, and hi Dax. What the hell did I miss? You missed nothing but me complaining about me being sick. Glad you cleared up that in general chat. I was hella good. Oh, yeah! Fucking you goobers. A lot of you. You guys are trying to get me canceled in my own Discord. What is wrong with you? Someone makes a Star Wars post. I go and make up a following post tied to it, right? And you guys think I'm talking about the fucking Confederacy from the Civil War. I didn't know Star Wars had a Confederacy. That is the plot to episodes 1 through 3. Murdoch, have you watched episodes 1 through 3 of Star Wars? The droid army has a faction. It's not just random robots running a rampage. It's the Intergalactic Confederacy. Which 1 through 3? Literally the ones numbered 1 through 3, Xana. I was ready to go Sherman's beat. No, I'm gonna sit here and state right now, the day you see me unironically talking about that Confederacy in any sort of light, that isn't just tearing at the fucking shreds, I've been replaced by an evil doppelganger. Wild, you have to put a period between all those. Otherwise, it looks like you're attacking people that are cisgendered. Which, don't get me wrong, as a non-binary, I get that. However, context. Context is king. Holy shit. That's why I can't talk about Star Wars in my own chat. Holy shit. Not enough people are brave enough to talk about Obi-Wan's march to the sea! Where's the bus? Beep, beep. Seth, it might be because I'm a little sick. That one just went right over my head. Which I'm surprised you were able to get an entire bus over my head. Down the cis bu- Oh. Fuck. You're not wrong. I love democracy. And it loops back to Helldivers! God. This is one of their lives. No. Alright, we'll leave Prism. Prism's good. I actually like Prism. Also, I just realized I'm the lore friend that everyone has. You know, the one that has some of the wildest stories. Some of the looks I've seen, lol. Hell yeah! Be the friend with the lore. Having the lore is cool. Imagine not having lore. You have to have some. Live a flawed life. Get scars. Scars make you a better person. Me when Obi-Wan marches on Space Atlanta. My nerd brain is active. Hang on for a sec. What am I hanging on to? T, I'm floating in space. What am I hanging on to here? There's nothing for me to hang on to. Grab a space rock? I'm standing on a space rock. I don't think you guys understand the lore implication, right? Because when we go look at the starting suit, the starting suit is me floating on a space rock. Which, by the way, if I need to remind you guys, right? Where the fuck is... Yeah, there it is, alright. It's just that's all there is to the rock, right? So, like, I'm standing on that rock. Are you 6 feet? Holding on! I can't do the dad butt rock voice right now. My voice will explode. My vocal cords will die. Turn to dust right now with how sick I am. Oh, Space Rock, did you bring enough to share with the class? No, it's mine. Get your own Sketchy. Sketchy is a young angel. Have you figured out how to hold your breath in space yet? Can you take me higher? God. Nope, I keep forgetting. It takes a lot of practice, son. Also, welcome on in, Sketchy. Mods, if we could, please and thank you. That's not a boulder. It's a rock. It's a rock. Oh, the pioneers used to drive these things for miles. No? Alright, that's fine. Mods, don't do it, I'll do it. There we go. I mean, I have, and I must a mortal slash escape, and I must a mortal, must be, I'm gonna assume is what you meant. If you're mortal, that means you should die in Space Wild. Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me. Krusty Krab. I'm not gonna do that voice. I'm gonna fucking my poor throat. You know what's the worst part? I can't drink hot tea right now, which is what I normally drink to soothe the throat, because it's too hot for tea. Oh my fuck. So I'm dying. Ginger juice? I don't got ginger juice on hand. Oh, I'm getting thrown off. What is this cover hyper? I'm very confused. I'm very confused. My doctors have made SCP jokes. Is your doctor? It's satirical. I need to know this. Be you nerd. Hi, Mapno. How we doing? Mapno, if you stay up too late tonight, I've already talked to your other dad. If you stay up too late, you are gonna get grounded. Have you tried whole milk? That helps when I have a sore throat. I can't drink too much whole milk, or else my tummy gets a little upsetty. I'm not necessarily lactose intolerant, but it's the same thing with cheese. Maybe I'm a little, just a slight bit lactose intolerant. It's, God, I saw you cross the bar, vibes derogatory. It does. Like, it feels like it's trying to be, like, creepy guy at the bar. Creepy guy at the club watching you in the corner. Why do you hate milk? I don't. I love milk. This isn't oh, I can't drink it. I don't like it. It's my stomach, I get the shits and my stomach don't want me. Milk is gross. Are you siding with Milk Boy? T, what are you doing siding with Milk Boy? This is the song that leads into Fuck Boy. But the thing is, the Fuck Boy gets the girl in that song. I love milk, milk hates me. Rum for the throat? Shit, that's an excuse to go drink rum. Hold on. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Sure. That's Slancha. Ooh. Ooh. Good. Rum good for loosening up throat and singing and relieving stress. Go to choice of them Muscos here. Mussos. Musos? Hi, dyslexia. How we doing? I have no idea what that means. That reminds me of the hardstyle music that was popular back in 2000s. Shiro, I heavily suggest you go look up Electric Callboy in your free time. Legitimately one of my favorite bands of the last 5 years. The concert I went to. Fucking phenomenal. Fucking phenomenal. Musos equal musicians, pronounced musus. Oh! Mooses. Gotcha. Thank you for the hydrate and posture check. I hate how that actually is kind of working a little bit. My throat feels less it doesn't feel any stronger, it just feels less phlegmy. I wonder if there's any science to that, or if it's just the numbing from the alcohol. I need new band recommendations. Like, don't get me wrong, I've been getting a few here and there, but like, I don't know. I feel like I need more. I've been listening to a lot of, like, Arrows in Action lately. More Sabaton? No. I like Sabaton, but... Alright, I'm gonna level, right? I'm gonna level about Sabaton, alright? Great fucking act. Nothing against the band. Nothing against them. Legitimately? Like... Oh, I need to go look at the name of the album. Yeah, literally, their album for 2019, The Great War, was the last album I sat there and listened to regularly. That's it. Like, I'm gonna be honest. They've kind of gotten a little samey with a lot of their music lately. Flux Pavilion is good. Zoo got some bangers. On screen. Yeah, I'm gonna take a screenshot of these. Same Arrows in Action is great. Seth, can you stop being the same person as me? Jonas Brothers. Murdoch, delete yourself. Have you listened to Pub Feed by the Chats? No, I have not. For me, Sabaton is very much, I need to be in the mood for those vibes, and TVH, lasting years, ain't it? Yeah, pretty much. Have you ever heard of Gothminster? No, I have not. I'll add that to the list. He made I Can't Stop the Bass Cannon. Gotcha. Can I delete Murdoch myself? No. No deleting chat members. But yeah, no. Sabaton is a specific mood, and I haven't been in the mood for historical metal in a bit. I feel like I need to sit you down some goth bands one day. Not today, I gotta prep for that. Seth, again, if the visit happens, you and me are creating a playlist. We'll create two. One for spooky vibes, and the other one just for, elder emo / goth angst. And then, like, the third one can be partycore. Goth bands like music from the Visigoths. Matt, no, if you make one more Visigoth joke, I will ban you. It's been a year of those. I will ban you. This isn't a threat, this is a promise. I've been trying to check out Brazilian funk. I can't with funk. I get it, but I can't. Funk has not fit a mood for me. I have been listening to a lot of synthwave lately. Like, a lot of fucking synthwave lately. But, like... I must visit the guy. Alright, that one's fine. I'll let you get away with that. But yeah, like, the Midnight are a pretty good band. Ugh. What is, like... What is your, like, chat? So, chat. Question. What is your hear me out when it comes to music? Like, your genre that you know most people hate, or, like, doesn't have a good reputation, but you listen to. What is the worst thing that you do occasionally listen to? Nightcore? Nightcore's a hold on, people are shaming Nightcore? Why? Already mentioned. Why is that your hear me out? Recession pop is great and I'll fight for it. No, same, I agree with you on that. Granted, I've had to listen... It's been awful. Slowly, more and more my dad rock bands I can't listen to anymore. 3 Days Grace I can't listen to anymore. Nickelback I can't listen to anymore. Recently found out Disturbed I can't listen to anymore. Taylor Swift Mastermind. Ooh, you're... JT a Swiftie? A Swiftie, really? No, Sabaton, I think... Here's the thing. Sabaton's good, it's just... The issue is that it's a specific mood. I'm talking about personal. I don't think there's anything... Like, I don't think anyone has anything wrong with Sabaton as a band. Hold on 1 second, chat. Alright, there we go. I got tricked because of an Elden Ring animation. How? Outside of here to hear me out? I don't think it is. I think there's enough Sabaton fans out there. Dave the Diver time? Dave the Diver in like 30 more minutes, Scribs, but yeah. I don't know, mine tends to be stoner metal, because a lot of people don't like stoner metal. And when I mean stoner metal, I mean, like, hey, here's me listening to a band that, like, is from Poland and gets maybe, like, 5,000 listens a month, and I'm at least 200 of them. You know? Like that kind of shit. Like, anyone here ever listen to Forming the Forming the Void? Anyone here listen to Space Slug? Maybe Weed Pecker. Weed Pecker I'll probably actually get like one person. Space Slug sounds familiar. Hold on, let me grab some Space Slug real quick. I could probably say YTPMV. YouTube poop music videos? That's not a genre map, though. That's a type of video. A bit more of prog / power metal. Yeah, but Scribs, what's your hear me out? I'm waiting for one person to say Christian rock, and then we talk about Creed. I'm waiting for the Creed conversation to happen. Dubstep. Here's the thing, right? Most folks, when they say they hate dubstep, they say they hate, what they mean is they hate bro step. Or specifically, they hate Skrillex. Which even Skrillex, hating on Skrillex after, like, the obnoxious wave of people overplaying Bangarang is old hat. Is really fucking old hat. Like, holy shit, leave Skrillex alone, please. Unless he's done something to— Has Skrillex done anything to get himself cancelled? Hold on. Let me make sure before I start defending this guy. In 2023, apparently he recovered from a depressive spiral. Oh. Oh, that's where he went. Oh. Poor fucking guy! Oh, I didn't realize he had struggles with mental health. Now I feel bad. Alex was a sweetheart. As far as I knew, yes. Granted, I really used to love the lead singer of fucking Disturbed, but again, apparently he's a piece of shit. Yeah, Deadmau5 is also very chill. Both of them are fucking sweeties. Skrillex released a funny album that made fun of himself. Yeah, exactly. Most people hate... But yeah, when it comes to dubstep, most people hate bro step. They hate popular dubstep, not actual dubstep. Creed out here taking up the Christian rock era that POD will never get. Well, I'm curious. I'm putting on new Skrillex. What is his latest release? He literally released an album this year. When the fuck did this drop? April! It dropped April 1st. It's not bad. Not bad. Yeah, no, it's good. I'm not the biggest Skrillex fan, but I acknowledge that it's good. God, have you ever heard of Clutch before? No, I have not. The artist that invaded my playlist is Baby No Money. Just feels like a goofball. Baby No Money is a fucking... is a weird situation. Hold on, I need... No offense, Skrillex, I can't just mindlessly have you in the background. You're too attention-grabbing. Baby No Money is weird, right? Because he is not making music like a musician. He's making music like a content creator. And it's this is not hate, by the way. Max respect for I want to just say this before anyone starts fucking throwing bricks at me for saying anything bad about Baby No Money. Heavily respect, and I think he's really good at what he does. But he is making music in the way that's intended to go viral. But, like, not in a bad way. Not in a soulless way. Because he's putting a lot of thought and effort into it. And he's connecting with people very fucking well. He is... like... how do I want to phrase this? I almost said, like, he's like Mr. Beast, but for music, but, Baby No Money's a good person. And not an awful dickbag, so I don't want to make that comparison, but you get what I'm getting at. He's making music with a specific goal. And he's just doing it very well, and very passionately, and very earnestly, too. God. We could throw bricks at V. No, don't do that. Hey, you're gonna get. Sorry, Babinos. You're right. He has a funny way. He has fun in a way that so many people who use the internet are able to connect to. Exactly. 100%. Murdoch, we already listened to Elevator Operator earlier. I should have listened to Baby No Money on Canada Day, where... That's right, he is Canadian. But yeah, his music... Yeah, agreed, Santa. His music's not really my jam. But, like, A, I acknowledge it's catchy. B, I acknowledge that it's decent. And C, I acknowledge that he connects with his fucking audience. And keep in mind, I saw an interview that he did, and I agree with his take on this. Especially in the internet age where you're self-publishing, or at least, you know, trying to get noticed on the internet, you can make an objectively good song, but if you do not have a way to catch the eye of the internet, and either go viral or connect with a specific audience, you're fucked, regardless of how objectively good your music is. Yeah, exactly, he made a song with Iron Mouse because he can, and he hired a bunch of artists to do art for his fucking music videos. Because he wanted to support artists. He's like, hey, the fuck AI? Sure, I'm on board. Let me hire artists. And then he did. And you can sit there and say, oh, he's just riding a fucking trend. But the dude hired artists! Like, if you're gonna sit there and be like, he's just riding a trend, how dare he pay people for their fucking time and, work? You can't! You'd be stupid. Dude loves YouTubers? Hell yeah. Oh, trust me, I saw his Doc Ock cosplay recently. Again, golden. If good music is created but no one's around to hear it, does it even make it sound exactly satirical? He's also proudly pro-LGBT. Yep. So infinite respect to him. It's kind of... It is a catch-22 that I do feel a little bad for. Because there's a lot of artists that, hinge on that, popularity and then write it way too fucking hard. Because at least, like, Baby No Money, he'll let something reach its popularity, write it for a bit, and then move on to his next song. He doesn't stop. But I've seen so many fucking artists, especially on TikTok, have one song that blows up, and then they'll make a billion TikToks with just that one song. And it's like, guys, please, you need to... I get it that this is working for you. You need to be able to move on. And that is hard right now. I'm not gonna sit there and state that that's the easiest fucking thing, but so many folks are... It's like the one-hit wonder effect, but in fast forward. Kind of an obnoxious example about this. I like the song, I have nothing against the artist. But, Let Down. With his song, Say That You Love Me. Like, he constantly spammed TikTok with it until he finally got permission from his label to drop the song. And then he dropped it. And he's still releasing videos of that song, of the chorus to it. Like, once a day. And I've had to unfollow him on TikTok, because it's literally the most obnoxious fucking thing. I like the song, but I can't listen to it anymore. Because, like, at least once to 3 times a day, I'd hear it. Yeah, it's running the bit into the ground. But, like, it's so hard to pivot away from that one thing that also goes viral. I have a secret joke for you in DMs. Oh boy, my favorite. Seth, I can't respond to that right now, and I'm gonna choose not to. I'm gonna choose not to. That being said, and I'm gonna say this out loud, the collab would be amazing. Oh my god. Thumb detected, comedy achieved. Look, I don't think you understand. There are like 3 people on this world that have the capability of actually attacking me directly in the soul, and unfortunately I've let Seth become one of those people. But they cheat by being my doppelganger on the internet, so like, whatever. The other person, by the way, at least in the VTuber sphere, it'd be like Seth and Tia. I sit in a call with Tia, and at some point, something comes across their mind, they're just like, hey, Varendell, and I'm like, what's up, T? And then they say something, and it wounds me, and I'm like, Tia, you could have gone your whole life without saying that. Why do you have to do this? 'Cause it's funny. Every fucking time. I prefer going for the liver. Same! Shot to- I don't have another shot right here. I didn't bring the alcohol with me. I don't want to get drunk and then play Dave the We're gonna get shitty and play Dave the Diver. I don't want to do that. Has Breaking Benjamin done anything lately? They haven't gotten cancelled, have they? They're still good, right? Everybody run to the internet right now. Has Breaking Benjamin done anything lately? They're working on a new album. I don't see any bad news. Here, take this for your answer. I'm already sitting. So far, my searches are coming up with nothing. Looks like more internal strife over the frontman's BS legal this time. Gotcha. I mean, they did release a new single last year, so... Actually, you know what fucking threw me for a fucking loop? Because I was like, you know what? I want to re-listen to a lot of Breaking Benjamin. It's been a bit since I've done that. Right? And so, I pulled Breaking Benjamin and I put them on fucking, shuffle. And I'm just sitting there. I'm having a good-ass time. Nobody told me that they did a cover of Iris in 2020. And that threw me for a fucking loop. 'Cause, like, the emo brain in me was like, hold on. I know this song, but it doesn't sound right. Hold on, this is still Breaking Benjamin, right? I stare. Oh. What the fuck? Breaking Benjamin should do the next big cover of Land of Confusion. Nah. They don't have... Not the right energy. Not the right fucking energy. God passes you. The one channel in my area that have played that got bought a few years ago. Ugh. Then they got the Nickelback treatment after Twilight. True. They were overplayed, I'll admit that. God. Oh, quick question. Since we're on the topic of metal, Show of hands. Who here watched or looked up clips or seen parts of, the, Black Sabbath farewell concert that happened this weekend? Any of you watched that? I did, dude. I fucking cried. I'm mad I didn't watch it live, cause I forgore. But I'm gonna level. I've watched as much of it as I could after the fact. And holy shit. You want, holy fuck. I think the part that got me was seeing several different moments where Ozzy mid-song tried to stand up because he fucking needed to, right? He wanted to fucking rock out with the crowd, and then he just gets like a foot into the air and then falls back in his chair, and he's like, ah, fuck it. And then gets back to singing. Rest in peace, our Prince of Darkness. Holy shit. Holy fuck. I saw one thing about it, an actual article, I didn't read it. You should go and watch it, Wizlock. Here's the thing, right? He's definitely past his prime, but the passion is what matters. Because, like, seeing him sing War Pigs, seeing him sing Crazy Train. Hold on, I'm putting on some fucking Black Sabbath, give me a moment. Give me a fucking moment. I can't just sit here and not talk about fucking... Not talk about the man and not have his fucking music. We were literally I brought that up earlier, Tia. Yeah, fuck, David Draymond from Disturbed. Fuck that guy. But I'm here to talk about good shit. Just... the fact that, like, the raw sing-along that the crowd gave, how the call and response to every song, the passion that was there, it didn't matter that his voice was shaky and cracky throughout all of it, because you could still feel that energy, and the fact that even sitting, the man could command a crowd. Max respect. Holy shit, Ozzy. Nah, a very 2020s group artist needs to cover Land of Confusion. Agreed. I do agree. I wouldn't mind another cover of Land of Confusion. A, just to save the song from Disturbed. But B, I feel like we need it. I feel like, it's like how, what Fallout Boy did, modern We Didn't Start the Fire. We need that for Land of Confusion. Yeah, we had Genesis in the 80s. We had Disturbed in the 2000s. Yeah, we need it again. I agree. It's satirical. Not satirical, scripts. I can read today. Holy shit. Got Jason Momoa in the pit. We did get Jason Momoa diving into a mosh pit. That was fucking cool. That's a controversial statement right there. Which statement? I need to know with the stream delay. I'm gonna attempt to sleep. It's almost 3 a.m. Go get... A lot of people hated Fall Out Boy's We Didn't Start the Fire. This is news to me. I know a lot of people liked it. Who didn't like it? Who the fuck? Who's taking shots at... What was wrong with it? Hit me. Text stuff sent in. Oh, you got a new sound mixer, Tia. Oh, fancy. Oh. Let me know how it works. There are some legitimate critiques. Seth, can I drag you on for like 5 minutes to rapid fire them into my ears? Permission. Requesting. I hate that song on principle. It's the in-between the one recommended for you and my Roadcaster, both capability and price. Noted. I have questions, T, but I'm gonna let Seth rant about music for a sec.
Hi.
Hold on, let me get you. Hold on, let me. Good, cause this is good enough. Hi, Seth.
What's up?
Not much. All right. So what's wrong with the new "We Start the Fire"?
So
As
TLDR.
someone who's apparently oblivious.
So TLDR, Murdoch kind of had the of it. 1 second while I mute your stream so that I'm not fucking hearing myself. Anyway, is that yeah? There is like there was at least like structure and a timeline with the original. Like it went through like the major events like kind of as they went. Like there was some that were a little bit out of order, mostly because of ambiguity and how long some of the events like went on for. But there was at least like some kind of sense to it. And it seemed like the Fallout Boy version really only cared about song flow rather than going through a timeline of increasingly unfortunate events, as well as like some of the things that they decided to pick. A lot of people questioned, like mentioning Robert Downey as Iron Man. It was just like, what's that's okay, sure. Where like a lot of people were like, were questioning some of the picks that they had. That was just one of them. I think that Robert Downey as Jr. as Iron Man is like actually applicable to be there as like a kind of culture moment considering
Yeah.
his history. However, like there were other ones. That was just the one that I popped in my head as one of the ones that people complain about. But it did seem that like they had a list of major events, and instead of trying to structure them in a way that like made sense in terms of timeline, because like if you listen to the song, it goes all over the place for the last couple decades.
It
Like
does.
some things that are like super recent, some of them that are very much not.
I was gonna say, fucking 9/11 gets referenced way after Trump gets referenced.
Yeah, exactly, and like that kind of goes against with the original song structure of like of the original, that there was at least a timeline. Um, and a lot of people think that like because they prioritized song flow over anything else to be able to put in all of the events that they wanted to, it kind of did a disservice to the original song. Because like the original song was like an escalation kind of piece of like we're going through these major events that are happening and like it just keeps getting worse. And the Fallout Boy version didn't do that. It was just kind of like everything's bad. Everything's bad. Here's a whole bunch of things that happen. Because honestly, can you imagine listening like somebody who's like too young to hear that song right now, listening to that song like 20 years from now? Or I don't know about you, but like I had to listen to We Didn't Start the Fire in fucking social studies class, and
Oh,
like we
fucking
went
my
through
dad
the
made me listen
events.
to it a lot.
Yeah, and like we went through the events of like what they were talking about because they were major events in history. And like I don't think you can do that with the new version. It's too all over the place.
I can agree with that take. 1000%. It was very all over the place.
Mhm.
I was still able to enjoy it as a piece of music, but like,
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like personally my opinion of it is like I 100% get the criticisms, and like yeah, I wish they kind of did better with the structuring, because I think it, because of how haphazard it was, it feels kind of lazy. But I also think that they did their best. Because man, there was a lot of things that they had to cover. And yeah, I think like objectively it sounded fine. It sounded good. It's just kind of like
I I
it's
think
just all over the
the
place.
only credence I'll give them on this
Mhm.
is because of how news and the spreading of news has evolved since then,
Mhm.
since the original song. It's so fun. There is like, how do I want to phrase this? The amount of news that exists now is way more dense than what it was, I'd say, 30, 40 years prior. Not that there weren't as equally important things, there definitively was, but, like, literally anything can blow up on the news. Anything.
Yeah. But also, like, Starscav has, like, a point that, like, that was another, like, critique. So thank you for reminding me and, like, putting it eloquently that, like, covering a period protest song is just a piece of music is a pretty big disservice to the intent. And I do think that Fall Out Boy did kind of do that. It was less of a protest song and more of an homage. And I think now is the time for protest music to get back into, like, Renaissance pop and protest rock. This is the time for it, and it is kind of building, and I'm good for it because like a lot like I saw like a discussion of it recently of like fucking Born in the USA is a fucking like by Bruce Springsteen is a protest song, like and a lot of people think that it's like a oh hoorah America kind of song, and it's not.
No,
it's not.
Well, that goes back to fucking you know, media literacy amongst the American populace and or just like, general populace and listening to music. Hi, hallelujah, why are you a Christmas song? You're about an abusive relationship. But or they like say the religious word in it.
Yeah, or like I can't remember the band name, but it's a Canadian band that like made a song called American Woman, just critiquing like American women fans because they're fucking atrocious.
Alright. God, Tia, you're correct. We need a Buffalo Springfield moment. God.
But yeah, like, but yeah, with like, we didn't start the fire. That is like, I think like my biggest critique is that it was an homage. It wasn't an actual protest song. It feels like they kind of missed the point. Does it sound nice? Yes, but I do think that they did kind of miss the point.
I can agree with that take. I can fucking agree with that take. Oh my god. You know what? Yeah, we need more protest rock.
Yeah.
Shout out to any band that for some reason is watching me. Make more protest rock right now.
But also, honorable mention to the song "Protest Song" by oh fuck, what are they? Oh no, they're one of my favorite bands. Blanking. 1 second. Hold. They have an album called Transgender Dysphoria Blues. They're one of my favorite bands. They're so good.
I think I'm trying to remember, because I remember seeing a band on TikTok that came across my feed, but I forgot to go look up their music later.
Against
the lead
me.
singer, like, this kind of, and I mean this not to be mean, because I know, despite being a cis male, he does have a song about, defending transgender folks. And he's kind of like this blonde twink. I'm forgetting I need to go look into my fucking TikTok likes. Tangent to listen to anything made by Extreme, that's our whole shtick. Adding that to the fucking list, Tia.
Yeah, the band I was thinking of is Against Me. It is actually like the lead singer is a transgender woman. Who, last I checked, isn't going through vocal training. She's keeping her voice as is.
Neat!
Which, like, honestly, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. You and me need to sit and listen to When I'm Present because it's horribly accurate now. Yep. Again, at least once a day, fucking Congratulations You're in a Cult plays on my Spotify playlist for a reason.
Oh, I'm sorry. The song I was thinking about too is called White People for Peace.
White People for Peace?
It's kind of like riffing on, like, pseudo-protest songs. Like, it's really fun. It's really good.
Good. Holy shit. Alright, I'm gonna cut you loose, because we've been live for about an hour, and I need to get to actually playing the game I'm supposed to be playing. But I thank you for coming on and talk about music, S-Bat.
Anytime. I really gotta, like, sit down and be like, okay, so here's your goth music education.
After stream, if you want to grab me for fucking just music hangout, I'm okay with that.
Bet.
Bet.
Alright, have fun.
Alright, fucking I love you, goodbye.
Bye.
What the fuck? What do you mean, what the fuck? T, if you want to come hang out, bearing that you're not live, you're welcome to. I'm not gonna say no to you coming to hang out for music either. I've never been disappointed by a song suggestion from you, homie. Alright. Chat, is it time for Dave the Diver? I think it's time for Dave the Diver. So let's get on with that game about Dave and where he be diving. I'm adding music as a major talk point because that's a hardcore tism. Hell yeah! Hell the fuck yeah. Again, Tia, my only regret with T&V this Saturday, we should have watched the Aussie concert. 9 hours. It would have been fucking rad. They need to legit, Hoey, if they do finally re-upload the whole 9-hour fucking concert, I'm grabbing you, I'm grabbing Seth, I'm grabbing Mari, we're watching it. It's gonna happen. I was smashing up, I could have understood. Be nice! He has Parkinson's, leave him alone. Alright. Hi everybody, welcome back to Dave the Diver, a game about Dave and he be diving. I finally picked up the free Godzilla and Dredge DLC. I remember to this time. I did it. Yeah, he has Parkinson's Whizlock. That's why he wasn't standing during the concert. Dude was sitting. Like, hold on. I'll do this and I'll get on with it. On, let me go. Like, literally, the entire fucking concert, because he physically could not stand. He was in this fucking throne, which, side note, at the very least, he made sure that he had a fucking metal as fuck throne to sit in. But yeah. Also, the pups are back home. They had their teeth cleaned and put under for it. Mindy is so loopy, Lamau. Aww. Hi, puppies. Alright, last we left off, mermaids. Is it midday? I can't tell. No, it's morning. Oh, I was gonna deal with finding, tuna today and catching fish for the... No. Was I? No. We're gonna go down and help out the mermaids, but we're still gonna try and catch some fucking marlin, not tuna. I could kill some fucking tuna right now. I like tuna. I feel like Ozzy could have pulled up the God of War pose in the throat. He could have. Tuna is one of the only fish I like. Seth, I'm gonna change your opinion about seafood. Tia can attest, the fucking oyster house that we went to during PAX, phenomenal. Salmon when prepared is great as well. Yep. Granted, it's not my favorite. My favorite seafood to this day will be forever, eel. Clams and eel. Clams, eel, lobster. In that order. Tuna's like a good 5th. I don't know who's in 4th place. Probably octopus. Eel's damn good. Eel's really fucking good. You give me an eel, I will fuck up that eel. Do we have an eel Are there eel VTubers? Has anyone seen an eel VTuber? I don't know if I've ever seen one. If you don't live right by the water, you're missing out. Yeah, that's Seth's problem. Seth lives in a fucking landlocked part of fucking Canada. I don't like seafood. Chat, only I can call Seth this. Bitch, you haven't had good seafood, that's why. IDK about eel VTuber. For one, I would draw my own mermaid soda. For a long time, it was with an eel tail. Why does that check out? Okay, but I've been given salmon that made someone who knew what they were talking about rave about how good it was. I tried it, and I was like, it's okay. I'm gonna judge the person who raved about its taste. Seth, there's only 3 people that I trust when it comes to seafood about the, like, about seafood opinions on. And I'm sorry, but whoever this mystery person is, I'm gonna believe, because they're from Alberta, that they're incorrect. Maybe you should, considering who it was. Was it your ex? Yeah. Seth, your ex doesn't know shit. I would say that salmon is mid. Starscav, how quickly do you want to get timed out? Coming to my chat and say things that are factually wrong. I'll get you. Parentheses, this is a joke. Please do not actually get upset. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I had it right on the coast of BC. It doesn't mean it doesn't get any better than that. It was like meaty chicken sponge. You probably had someone prepare it wrong then. And I know that's like a default response to anyone who loves seafood. If you have bad seafood, it's just, they probably fucked it up. But I would hazard a guess that seafood is like one of the 3 hardest, easiest foods to fuck up. Right? Because chicken is so hard to fuck up. Because I have seen people fuck up a chicken then make it okay. Eggs! If you fuck up your egg, you just have scrambled eggs. But seafood? That's hard shit right there. I want to go to one of those conveyor belt sushi places so that I can just get one plate at a time and doesn't feel as much of a waste if I don't end up liking it. I wish it was like 10 years ago, Steph. I used to have one of those in Boston. They were the fucking bomb, and then they closed down. Mainly because they were, positioned in a very, honestly, like, bad place to set up a fucking seafood restaurant. They were out of the fucking way. So they just didn't get a lot of business. And folks that didn't go in because, you know, dumb Americans don't understand how it works, would stare at it, get intimidated, and walk out. Which is, as we say in the business, a fucking crying shame. We have all those here you and Sky could visit. But Arbor, you're from a landlocked state. Yeah, you have the Great Lakes, but like... Is your seafood really that good? Is it? Is it? I don't think it is. Hey, we can still have good food. I'm just throwing shade. I'm just being violent tonight. As a person who has salmon and good tuna, which one's better? Tuna. Tuna's better. Salmon's alright, tuna is better. Never seen Conveyor Belt Sushi, though I did eat a place that had sushi boats that would go around the restaurant in the little canal. Hell yeah. It's fun. Granted, especially if you're going with a group of buds, you need to communicate with them because you can fuck each other over. Because, my bud, right, really wanted to try the mochi from the Conveyor Belt Sushi we went to. Because he saw it was there. And so he saw it go by, and he's like, after 2 times, he's like, alright, next time it goes by, I'm gonna get it. And then every time he would see it coming up, it'd round the corner, and then it'd be gone. And he'd be like, fuck, I can't get this. I wish I tried to get it earlier. Meanwhile, me, 5 seats down, fucking, oh, this mochi, oh, as I'm eating all of it before it gets to him. What I'm saying is, make sure you have sightline on all your buds if you go to a Conveyor Belt Sushi place and you're the last in line. Our sushi train's rare. They're everywhere in Australia, even... Alright, but Sketchy, you're a lot closer to Japan and have way more Japanese immigrants. Like, if I recall correctly, there's a lot of bleed over between Japan and Australia as far as, like, immigration goes. I didn't know he wanted! I'm just sitting there, I saw mochi go by twice, I'm like, no one's going for this mochi. I guess it's mine now. Alright, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go back up to the surface, I'm gonna go catch those tuna. That's fair, we're very intense about seafood. Yep. No, you guys are actually insane about it. It's why one of the things, like, real talk, if I ever visit Australia, I want to have, like, a seafood moment with Australia, because I feel like Australia and seafood and me would be a very happy combo. Also, y'all need to stop being fucking squeamish about eating shellfish. Clams are good. Eat them raw. And if I hear someone go, eh, they're slimy, shoosh. It just goes down easy. Just... Yeah, no, you... No. Seth, I am gonna have you try one. I'm ordering the plate for myself, so if you don't have the rest, I will. I will behave. Coward. Pre-lubricated shellfish, exactly. It's not that they're slimy, it's that they either cost a fortune or you're rolling the dice with food poisoning. I'm gonna say I've never gotten food poisoning off of clams, but you know, knock on wood. But, I don't know, I've gotten them at fair prices. I've been fortunate enough to get them at fair prices. I didn't realize I grabbed the rubber chicken. This is awful. I have to kill these tuna with a rubber fucking chicken. On. Hold. Ooh. Got him. Die already! Fuck! Is that... Had a bad experience with uncooked shellfish, so there's that. My condolences. You slurp down the clam, make a con save. Exactly, and I've always passed it. I've never failed my clam save. I'm very well aware of the phrase that just came out of my mouth. I'm not adjusting it, chat. I'm committing to this. I made my mistake. The only time I had food poisoning was from seafood place, so I mean, it's funnier to ignore the fact that I got it from eating chicken at the seafood place. God damn it! Everyone gangster to the ass to try the piss. Shut the fuck. Holy fuck. I've had food poisoning. Oh, on. I've had food poisoning a few times. The worst is from all-you-could-eat seafood place in Virginia. I blacked out in the... Ugh. I don't know, I don't trust a lot of all-you-can-eat. Put it this way, if it is somewhere that leaves the food out that isn't like a conveyor belt sushi place that follows like strict standards, that I don't trust. I'll concede to that. But like, that's the exception, not the rule. In all seriousness, I'm willing to try most things when it comes to your area, but I draw the line at raw oysters or clams. You can't pay me enough for those. Seth, everybody has a price, and I know what your price is. I know exactly what it would be. The fuck that mean? I'm just saying, Seth. I'm just saying. Right? I'm just saying. Everybody has a price. And if I were to schedule a tattoo appointment, I'm sure I could convince you. I swear to God, if it's the twins, motherfucker! I know you too well. God. Context, chat. Those are two of Seth's favorite tattoo artists, and they're from Salem. How dare. Very easily, thank you. Shut. What? I'm just saying they're your favorite artists. Am I wrong for saying that? I've been wanting to get a tattoo, but I'm not sure what I want to get. I have decided what I want for my first tattoo, and I still need to go get it with Tia. Like, next trip that me and T take, we are finding time to go to a tattoo parlor. This is going to happen. And what I want, right? You wanna know what I want for a fucking tattoo? I'm gonna pull it up and you guys are gonna go, of course you do. Alright? Look. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. The torchbearer symbol from Alan Wake 2 would be a great fucking option. 'Cause you look at this. It's it's harmless, but if you know, you know. Easy choice. Easy fucking choice, alright? I knew it, hell yeah. I want a lot of things like Hyrule Crest, Bloodborne, and Hunter's Mark. Hunter's Mark is, like, second or third place for me. That I'd want. The Slayer symbol from Doom. The only problem with the Slayer symbol from Doom is, people that don't know Doom going, is that a Satan on your arm or chest? And I'm like, no, Mom. If anything, it's an extremely, holy symbol. Get Deerfest across your back. That'd be funny. Don't tempt me. Another thing I want is the Roman numeral 5 on my, left breast. Because number 5 is my lucky number. Which, before you guys ask, yes! This is why I named Varendell Varendell, because it has the letter V in it. You may all make the joke now. Isn't that just a V? Hey, yeah, there it is. Look, I know what I'm about. Sometimes the iconography can be on the nose. 5 Arendelle, 5 Void Star. Shush. Is that a fucking grenade launcher? Oh fuck, I missed. This is fishing. Hi Ryan, how we doing? I wouldn't mind also getting like the yellow sign on my chest. Or not chest, that would probably be another arm one. I came for Dave, stayed for the diver. Look, if Dave's your type, I get it. He's a good guy. I want intricate ones on my inner forearm that correspond to my parents since they'll always be by my side. Aww! That's wholesome. I like that. 5, this too is an SCP reference. Satiric, I'm gonna fucking get you. Ugh. God, I'm so sick. I hate it. But yeah. One of these days I'll finally have a tattoo. Don't blame me for the existence of fifithism. How dare you bring up fifithism in this chat, alright? We are last Thursdayists, okay? How dare you bring up fifithism? Chat, if you know what I mean by that, you know. Still need more comb jelly organs. God damn it. Do you want to join the Cosmic Starfish? Satirical, I already owned for like I'd say about 5-6 years I owned a Flying Spaghetti Monster t-shirt. I'm good. Chat, show of hands, who here remembers the Flying Spaghetti Monster? Maybe, I want a huggy Yggdrasil. I want a huge Yggdrasil as my family tree, since my family's huge and we're all very close. Aww. My baby brother found a letter written to himself that he never seen from my dad in my dad's notebook. He went ahead and had a tattoo of the Love Dad trace. Aww! That's good! That's the Pastafarians, right? Yes, it's the Pastafarians. Like, while I'm normally against getting, like, group or matching tattoos, tattoos like that, in memoriam tattoos are pretty good. That's good. That's wholesome. That's cute. God. I'm trying to think of what kind of funny tattoo I'd want, though. If I were to get a funny one. I don't really want comedic tattoos. The only one that comes to mind is, getting, like, a cute chibi tarantula that just says Dumpy Boy on it. But, like, I'm worried that that will upset every arachnophobe I know. Which is a lot. I know a lot of arachnophobes. Why are you guys all arachnophobic? Please stop. I too would like to stop being arachnophobe. Actually, how does it... Being a goth and being an arachnophobe is literally hell. Holy you can't... I like spooky shit. Half the spooky shit decorations are spiders. You poor fucking thing. Quentin and Tarantined by written... Are we still on music suggestions? Scribs, that topic died an hour ago. I just would like a Chaos Star on my shoulder. The question is, Ryan, do you actually... Is it because it's cool, or because you are a practitioner of chaos magic? And or are you just because you like 40k? Oh, in his specific font, gotcha. Mine is fine because cartoon stars are just obviously fake and fine. I fuck with spiderwebs aesthetics. I just need... It's just real spiders that make me freeze and panic. Seth, I have a question. If I still own tarantulas, would you trust me to very carefully shock therapy you with a tarantula? No. That's fair. I'm not gonna argue that one. That's fair. I trust you, I don't trust a tarantula. It depends on the tarantula. If I put either of my Chilean rose hairs back when they were alive on you, you'd be fine. Those I used to come home from school all the time, just scoop them out of the fucking, carefully, mind you, respectfully, scoop them out of their tank and just fucking hold them for a bit. Also, hey, Dante. I'm just strolling on in here to say hi, ignore me. No, get noticed. Me going to the tattoo parlor? Can you write fuck off in Windings on my arm? That's good. I'll accept that meme, that kind of meme tattoo. Those poor things don't need to be put on someone that's putting out stress energy. Here's the odd thing. The stress energy might help Seth. Because you wanna know how you handle spiders? Carefully and slowly. And I feel like you would be slow while handling the spider. Like, legit. I mean, not moving, like I said, I freeze. Perfect. Same with bees. Stop moving, breathe, anything. But they're... Alright, I don't mean this like a bully, haha, they're afraid of bees, but like, what about bees gets you? I'm legitimate curious. I kinda love occult stuff. I wanna get some John D stuff tatted on me somewhere. Hell yeah. Actually, you know what's one nerdy thing I'd want tattooed on me? I already mentioned the yellow sign, but... Get me off of the original cover. The original fucking cover from like 1890 some odd. Get me the King in Yellow off of the R.W. Chambers copy of the King in... Like, the original R.W. Chambers copy of the King in Yellow. Please and thank you. I would kill for this. Easily. This would make a sick tattoo. God. People in general don't like fast-defying things. Source multiple scared children visiting the butterfly pavilion. That's fair. I don't want to get stung and then be racked with guilt for killing them. Aww! Seth gets stung immediately. Ow! And then you start crying. Why? Because it hurts? No, because the bee died. That's so you! Love those poems, hell yeah. I had this weird phase where I was super into Book of Aberlin the Mage. Hell yeah! Yeah, sorry, I apologize. Oh my gosh. Hi. Rubber chicken time. Alright, let's fuck up whatever sea creatures are harassing the mer people. Also, instinctual yellow and black. It Bumble Boy who die of scared or Wasp Hornet. Where I cry if I'm near it. Aw. God, I hate wasps, though. I used to have, like, one nest that was, like, one grouping of wasps would keep building a new nest by my front porch every summer. And so for the longest time, we just dealt with wasps on the regularly. There's wasp nests above the main door of the house growing up. Stop being me. Nope, we're the same person, I'm sorry. I could get a D20 that says roll with it. I don't want a dice tattoo. If I were to get a tattoo of anything D&D related, I'd want the original, like... I know I keep tapping on the game, follow me on this one. I'd want the original Greyhawk, Beholder. Because Beholders are my favorite fucking monster in D&D. And if you guys don't know what the original Beholder looked like, legitimately, I'd want that. Look at that! I feel like this goes hard as a tattoo. Now that's a Beholder. Yeah, I know, right? Give me the real Beholder. No, the real one. Perfection. And when you show it to someone, you can say, behold. Exactly! I love it, especially the fading with age. Oh, yeah. But yeah, like, I wouldn't want dice as a tattoo. I don't know, that doesn't fit me. I feel like that one's way too fucking on the nose. Oh my gosh. Chat, just kill me right now. I can't deal with this cough. You fucker! Boulders are not monsters, they're extraplanar entities that are objectively superior to the bizarre monkey people of this reality. Daily reminder! Beholders don't breed, they just dream of other beholders, and then those beholders become real. One of my dreams is to go to India and study meditation with some masters. Hell... Ryan, that checks out, knowing what I know about you, but also, hell yeah. God. Chat, what's your favorite D&D monster? Let me know. None of you are gonna say the best answer. The Slad? That's a pretty good one, though. Imagine your dream another beholder into existence and it turns out they suck to be around. I'd have to be a beholder first. Hook horrors are my beloved. That's an okay one. That one I could say approved. Digesters, speedy little dino boys with tubes on their heads that spray acid. Oh, trust me. I know digesters. That's good. As for Derpy Monster Frog, he... Based answer. That is like my number 2 right there, Ryan. I fucking love frog hemoths. Every encounter I've ever ran one to, people are like, haha, it's a frog hemoth. And then every time, I have almost killed people with frog hemoths. They run away scared. Chat, if you don't know what a frog hemoth looks like, imagine you're going through a swamp and then this fucking thing hops out at you. I love them to fucking death. Holy shit. They're deceptively strong. Oh yeah! Because you look at it and you think, oh, that's just gonna be a mook big monster. Then no, it grabs you and it doesn't let go. Fred shape. It is not. No. Stop. What is this? Why is there debris so deep down here? That's a whole nope. What do you mean it's a nope? That's a nope. Oh. Hi, big guy. How you doing? Oh my god, that was a really bad cough. It looks like a OG trilogy Star Wars alien, parentheses positive. Hell yeah. Oh no, those vibrations again. Something has to be here. Why did he tell me to come alone? What? Santa, you wouldn't. You're just saying would to get a reaction. Wolf eel. Wolves aren't eels, stupid. Ugh, I don't think I can run, or whatever. It's like, oh, whatever. Ah, I see what we have to do now. I have made a mistake. Yo, can I get some fucking jams going on? Can we dance to this? Chat, are you dancing? Oh, alright, it's going all the way through. Fuck me. It looks really tough. This is a shiny spot on its tail. It looks weaker than the rest of the body. Nope. I just realized when I run out of ammo, the only thing left I have to do is beat him with the chicken. No, 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 no. You found the wolf eel? Yeah, I did. And now we're doing battle with it. Ah, come on, come on! Oh, I made a mistake. I'm good. Oh shit, I forgot about shooting its tail. I was too busy grabbing the upgrades. Got him. E fucking Z. How can a wolf eel be so big? Eel Z, exactly. I'd eat it. I'd eat the fuck out of that eel. Hey, Bancho, can you cook a big-ass eel? Bomb-ass Unagi right there. Hell, time to eat him! Chat, I'm glad that all of you are on the right wavelength. Here's all the easier pads are coming in! Hey, he wasn't that hard. He was fuck! What? Thanks, homie. Coming in here and fucking just shitting on my parade, steal my thunder. I'm sitting here and I'm sick and I'm like, hell yeah, at least I'm still gaming, Patcher. Easy. Dibs on the eel's spleen. I don't know if eels have spleens. I was just about to come and defeat it. I guess I came too late. Aha! You're stronger than I expected, human. Now, you see that big gate over there? That's the entrance to the village. Take the lead, human. Whew! We're finally back at the village entrance passageway. Ramo, you have the key, right? Oh, I left it back at the... Just kidding, hehe. I have it in the bag. I have it right here in my bag. I was about to fucking shriek. Whew! I thought you would ask me to take you... You would ask me to take you again. Let's insert the key and get back into the village. Key's just broken. That'd be fucking funny, I'm not gonna lie. Sea People Village. Wow. So this is... Aha, that's right! This is the Sea People Village we live in. I think there'd be a place like this under the sea. Sorry, I had to. Wait! How did a human get here? Ramo and Suam. Were you kidnapped by this human? Tenzin awaits you. He lost sleep worrying about you. It's kind of hard to explain. Aha, allow me! I rescued Ramo after she was kidnapped by a squid. Forget it. Just take me to my father. It'll be faster for me to explain things to him. Wait, if we're under the water, how are there waterfalls? Brine waterfalls, Satirical. Don't start. I know you know about brine pools. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Ramo, my daughter. I'm not doing a voice right now. I'm giving up because I'm too sick for voices. Where were you, my precious girl? Your daddy was worried out of his wits. Are you hurt? Did the humans do something to you, my daughter? Wait, who is this next to you? I thought you'd brought a blue manatee, but this is a human. Same, Dave. Same. Just the thumbs up from him, too. I feel that in my bones. I feel bad. Dave is like the nicest fucking guy in the universe, and everybody treats him like dog water. I'm just saying. Dave better get fucking... At least an ending where him and Bancho, like, I don't know, split a joint on top of the fucking sushi restaurant. What's going on here? I'd like an explanation. You know, that strange things have been happening around here recently, right? For example, the tremors, and the ice melting off the divine tree. Of course, Ramo. I've been looking into the causes. It's already been 2 years. You know our technology has its limits. Well, the ancient texts have been lost, and we need to figure out a new method again. We can't simply keep waiting, Father. Humans are selfish, but they also have good technology. We need their help. No, not the humans. They can't be trusted. They dirtied our home and even hunted our kind to put on display. They're wicked creatures looking to hunt us and steal from us. We can't ally with the likes of... Another huge tremor! See, something really bad will happen if we don't do anything. When I was taken by the giant squid in human waters, Dave here helped me out. Alright, we're getting proper credit now. Good. Swab is being told to shut the fuck up. Swab said he was the one that did it earlier. Try asking him. Not all humans can be bad, can they? Ugh. Well, I mean, well, even if we wanted this, the villagers would not agree. Help from humans? No one would ever believe it. If this man can gain the village's trust, I'll consider your suggestion. The village's trust. How does he go about winning that? About asking around to see what they need. Alright, since today's a long trip must be pretty tiring, human, come back here tomorrow. You'll have to listen to the villagers' requests. Wait, I didn't even agree. How am I supposed to come all the way here? Are we about to learn about a secret tunnel? Since you helped my daughter, Ramo, I suppose it wouldn't be fitting for my people to ignore your needs, even if you are human. Use this. What is this? It looks like an ordinary mirror. The Sea People mirror, once installed, will let you instantly travel to my... Oh, it's a fucking portal! Alright, cool. Thank you for the magic portal. Wow, is such a thing possible? Various disasters have caused our decline, but our ancestors were very advanced civilization once. Right now, all we have left is a few of the relics, sadly. In any case, installing this in your village will allow you to come to this village whenever you need. It'll recognize your face, so only you will be able to use it. Now we're thinking with portals. God, don't... I've been having a hankering for Portal, and I don't know why. It also operates from the light of the divine tree or the sun, so you can only use it during the day. Oh, and I'll give you this village map for you to use. It'll help you find the villagers. A teleportation device. That's pretty amazing. I have to go back to the boat with this mirror for now. Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel! Through the mirror! Secret, 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 secret tunnel! I guess I'll install the Sea People mirror on the boat. He said that I could go to the Sea People village during the day, right? I should go tomorrow. Oh no! Look at the time! Bancho Sushi must have already opened! I should drop by and check if anything of note happened. Oh yeah, we still have to eat the giant fucking eel. Looks like I arrived too late. I should do a little cleanup. Miss Yoshi, what are you doing here? Yoshi! No, I'm kidding. Oh, my work ended just now and I was passing by. I saw the lights were on, despite the hour. Bancho seems to have gone home already. He looked a bit tired recently. I'm worried he might fall ill. Even so, I'm glad to see him work so hard again like this. Come to think of it, I heard he once gave up on cooking because of a certain incident. Yes, back then, he was gone for good. I wonder what it was about. Well, it's nothing secretive. I simply avoid mentioning it with him present just in case it's still a store stop for him. I'm thirsty. Can you first give me a glass of beer? Perfect. Nothing so refreshing as a glass of beer after work. Fucking bread water. It's especially nice to have a view of the sea at night. I like it as a drink. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Soup! I should not do that with my throat. Holy fuck. I'll tell you now a bit of Bancho, and why he quit cooking for a while. Is beer a soup? So beer is brought through fermentation, not through steeping. But the fermentation happens in a steeping process. I'll put this up to a vote. You know what? I could be swayed either way. Chat, we're doing democracy real quick. Alright? I'm letting you guys decide this. I'm not gonna say soup. I will say broth, though. You guys got like 3 minutes. Make your decision. Blue with orange is the closest. Protocol trolls initiative. Do not tie the fucking vote. This is Dugong Hotel. I worked here 12 years ago. It's a 5-star hotel with both tradition and a long history. It looked a bit old, yes, but at the time, the quality of food and service had been newly improved. Yoshi, do you have a moment? What is it, manager? Well, a troublesome customer left a reservation. A troublesome customer? You know, the actress Lois Crawford? She made a reservation at our hotel. Lois Crawford. She was a leading actress with a long career. Her role as a spy in her most famous works, The 42nd Floor, was extremely impressive. She appears to have hit a slight slump as her new movies haven't been doing as well. In the same way kimchi is, if it's watered down, it's a broth. It's concentrated stock. So it's not a broth, it's a stock, then. I agree with this take. The manager had spent his entire life at the hotel. It was like he was the living embodiment of its history. He had a lot of knowledge about the etiquette used by the upper class of each country. He was very used to servicing those of high rank. Many VIPs sought his services. Our Dugong Hotel is a luxury hotel with many years of history and tradition. In the past, we had nobles staying in our accommodations, and many notable films were shot here. Many people seeking that sort of old-era nostalgia use our services. And we had a very high standard of service that we provide. I've heard that Lois Crawford can be very picky. But we are a very high-quality hotel with history and tradition on our side. I don't think there'll ever be any issue if she comes. I'm not 12. I'm not 12. I'm not 12. I'm not making the joke. Aha! So there it is. Nobody can beat the level of service and staff at this hotel. We've won many prizes as well. Just one thing. You haven't heard the rumors about her, have you? The rumors? Take a look at this. She's famous not only as a chef, but a gourmet. And that's a blurb she published in a travel magazine recently. Alright, people have stated that beer does count as a broth. Good job, chat. Democracy actually won. We didn't tie- You guys are not tying votes. You haven't tied the last two. I'm proud. I'm so fucking proud. This is for you guys. Democracy has won today. It appears to be a description about her travels, but it's just her bashing on the hotel she stayed at. Gloria hotels are the best of the best, and yet she wrote such a scathing review. Bringing out the bad does make a person look more professional. Her writing is mostly like this. What do you suggest we do, Yoshi? We accept the reservation. I suppose we can't refuse the reservation, if only for the hotel's reputation's sake. In that case, we have to think about how we'll serve her. We take the reservation, but we also need to think about ways to satisfy her. I suppose you're right. Do you have any idea, Yoshi? Our hotel's strength are a long history and tradition, as well as our high-quality service. Oh, my guess is Boncho didn't do the order she asked. Boncho did the order that she believed she'd write, and she wrote a scathing review without tasting the food. And that our final boss in the sushi bar is gonna be her coming back to rate Boncho again. Calling it right now. You know how tempted I was to vote no at the very end to tie it? I could have V, but I chose not to. Good job, Santa. Boncho did a Boncho exactly. The way we can satisfy her will involve making good use of these things. Did she reserve a suite? Yeah, it's a suite. We'll need to clean the rooms and service that matches her taste. We'll treat her as a VIP. I'll look into drinks and amenities she prefers and place them as I also check on the state of the rooms. And about who will receive her. I suppose I'll have to do that. Thank you. There's no one that can handle such a tricky customer except you, with your long experience with many VIPs. I'm more tense than usual. What about the meals? We can offer her the buffet for breakfast, but we'll also need to be ready a dinner course. The dinner is dinner at our hotel. Italian. Our hotel provides Italian food like burrito in an a la carte style. We'll serve pastas or pizza with a simple wine. The chef learned to cook in Naples. I know it's not pronounced Naples. I think it's like Napoli or something like that. I don't know. I'm not Italian. I don't speak Italian. Requiescat in pace. That's all I know. And tortellini. And his margarita pizza was good, but it didn't really go well with the dinner course. Dugong Hotel's Japanese food has never been its strong suit. We only serve udon or simple donburi. We've been making exponential progress, however, after we hired Boncho. We've grown quite dramatically. Boncho is famous for his ability to reinterpret the use of ingredients, and his food was recently featured in an overseas magazine. Alright, Assassin's Creed, lol. Listen! I'm gonna level you guys. You know that kid that, like, wore an Assassin's Creed hoodie to school? Like Desmond's hoodie, or a hoodie that was made to look like an assassin's outfit? Hi, it me. That was me. I was that kid. Nobody's shock and awe, by the way. Mirror back gonna get some chalky milk. Yo, can you get me some? Real talk, I'm thinking on getting something for my throat right now. I kind of feel like I need it. Cause, like, my throat is slowly dying. Tea with honey, man. I can't do tea right now. Mainly because I ran out of tea. I know. I need to buy more tea. I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If I had tea, I'd get it. I still have some miso. I could grab miso. I could very easily make a fucking cup of miso. That would not be hard for me to go and do. Alright, chat. So here's what I'm gonna do. Because I'm slowly struggling to be able to read through this, I'm gonna go make myself a quick bowl of miso, so like 3 minutes. It'll be 3 fucking minutes. Alright? But before I leave, let me leave you with something. Alright? I'll leave you... Hold on. I know exactly what I'll do. Alright. I'm gonna leave you guys with an aquarium. Alright? You guys are getting an aquarium. I'll be back in like less than 3 minutes, alright? Alright, I'll be right back. Sup, nerds? I didn't mute myself when I got up. Vin, why are you opening up my throne while I'm fucking AFK? Fuck you. Alright, chat. Favorite way to tease V. Mine is hype trade. No, shut the fuck up. Don't worry about it. Fuck yourself. Fuck you, Vin. I'll get you. I'll fucking get you. Very easily, in fact. Can I grab the fucking... I'm gonna shit. Oh my god, why can't I... Oh my god. I can't grab the fucking text box for some reason. That's rotating. I'm gonna shit. There we go. Oh my god, that was so fucking hard. Buy shit off my... Don't buy shit off my throne. Question, while I was up chat, because I left the mic unmuted, did you hear that and what I was talking about with Borb? Anyone happen to hear it? Nope. Oh, we're talking about the new VDN that went through. Y'all know about the new VDN, right? No? You haven't heard about it? Is it a D's nuts? Santa, you gotta let me get my D's nuts off. How dare- Yes, it's View D's nuts. How dare. I got bored with that one. Fucking mad. You steal all my fun. I'm just sitting here trying to be a silly little guy. You're coming here. Alright. Let's see. You're a guy. Guy is gender neutral. And guy and dude are gender neutral. Especially little guy. And I quote our prophet Kel. He's a dude. She's a dude. We're all dudes. Oh my god. Oh, that's actually helping. Do not burn my mouth. I've had so many people get mad because I call a dude. To be fair, this is my opinion. An opinion I will debate with other NBs, but a lot of them are on my side. Like, if I were to call up Seth right now and be like, hey, Seth, dude's gender neutral, Seth would be like, yes. I'm just looking at you. Legitimately, I see more femme-presenting people describe themselves as a little guy than mask presenting. I'm just saying, if that's not telling of how the phrase guy and little guy have evolved. But you're gonna nitpick me because I didn't give it the adjective little. Well, you know what I say to that, Vin? You're pretty handsome. That's what I say to that. Alright. Alright. Let's get back to Dave be diving. So are you. How fucking dare? You're wrong. I'll fight. That means Japanese is likely to be our best choice. Silly little Guy Fieri. You lose. Vin, I can beat you. I know 12 different ways I could beat you in a fight. Alright? Just like how you typically lose in TF2. Vin, I'm not a TF2 gamer. Fight me in Quake! You'll lose! 1v1 me Quake. Then we'll see. I will. Alright, bet. Install Quake 3 Arena, we'll play tonight. I'll boot it up for 15 minutes, put you into the dirt and go, that's what I thought, and then leave. Bancho hasn't really proven himself yet. Do you think he'll be alright? Bancho's skill is indisputable. However, one great drawback is that he doesn't consider the preference of his customer. His sole focus is on letting people try new flavors. That's what drives his creativity, of course. But this time, it won't really serve us. Said Quake 3 Arena, right? Yes. We're dealing with the infamous Lois Crawford, after all. I see. That's a good point. However, I think it's best that we can do right now is try and persuade Bancho. I agree. Best of luck, Yoshi. Bancho, are you here? The young Bancho! Holy shit. Yes, Miss Yoshi, what are you doing? Oh, you're here. That's good. I've come to check on the status of the manager's request. Look all you want. It's just an ordinary Japanese food kitchen. Bancho is a peculiar man. He suddenly appeared one day, handing us a resume that explained he had learned in he'd been learning in Japan. All the sushi establishments listed in the resume were top tier. Bancho never stayed in one place for long. He told me that he moved on each time after learning enough. The manager had a long talk with him and then left operations of a Japanese food team to him. Young Joe! He'd always be found in the kitchen busy with something, day in, day out. He researched food on his own when there were no customers. And he hated to be interrupted. It's so weird not seeing him bald. Were you practicing? Well, yes. Training means tens of thousands of attempts. Practice without rest is the only way to produce meaningful... That is incorrect. This is an incorrect statement, Bancho, and I'll argue with you on that. I see. I heard that you never skipped research and practice, Bancho. It relieves me to see you work so hard. What do you mean you're relieved? Bancho, would you be willing to try servicing a VIP? That's right. We have an important guest who will increase our reputation, or rather, who might send it plummeting into the ground. Her name is Lois Crawford. She's an actress that infamously is hard to please, and also a gourmet reviewer. It's been about a year since you joined the Dugong Hotel. Our Japanese food team, which was never very strong, received much attention in a short span of time. And we can't deny your contribution to this was great. However, this means that we also get customers who want special treatment. So you mean to say that I should try and please this picky woman, Lois Crawford? Yes, this is important, as Dugong Hotel reputation lies in the balance. What do you say? For me, cooking has always been a battle with myself, not with others. Making perfect food has always been my goal, and that won't change no matter who I cook for. I'll simply use the best ingredients available in the current season and the most suitable recipe. Will that be okay with you? Alright, we'll leave the individual dishes in your hand, Bancho. However, I would like to offer input on the method of servicing our guests. Alright, you're the expert, Miss Yoshi, when it comes to servicing food. Oh, fucking Bancho. Sushi course. The sushi course offers a variety of various kinds of sushi in a certain order, with a few side dishes interspaced between. It allows us to use sushi to allow our customer to try many different types of fish. What do you think of the sushi course? It's also your specialty. I'm very familiar with the method. However, don't you think it would be too ordinary? If we choose to go with this, we'll likely use tuna sushi, pike eel sushi, and all flounder sushi as the main dish, all flounder being in season right now. That won't be very impressive, however. Alright. Since it has to be a dinner, I think the course would be better than a single dish. That means it'd probably be better to employ a Western course format instead. Though it'd be different from the traditional method, I think I could add soup, an hors d'oeuvre, sashimi, side dishes, sushi, tempura, and dessert, of course. What do you think? Not bad. So what will you make for each dish? There's the soup to begin with. No soup! I'd eat a bancho soup. Yeah, there it is. I'm gonna take that moment as a drink more soup. Give me a moment. Oh my god, that's doing wonders for my throat right now. Holy shit. I'm slowly coming back to life. Chat, I joke about being the soup VTuber, but no. The soup is reviving me, slowly. Holy shit. Yes, I think that'll be fine up to the sushi. Tempura's next. I suppose shrimp would be the most logical choice. It's difficult to create any impact with shrimp. We've kept everything pretty normal so far, so this is where we add a little spice. I've been researching this very topic. How does something like this sound? You must have a good idea. Let's hear it. Shark! I'm thinking of a dish that uses a shark. So this is where the shark dish came in. What? A shark? Can sharks be eaten? Sharks are a very tasty fish. This time of year is when they grow fat, boosting the flavor. The meat in the cheeks has a lovely chewy texture, which reminds you of both ordinary meat and fish. But shark is too exotic of an ingredient. Can we use something with a little more widely consumed? Especially considering this is Lois Crawford. Good food will impress anyone. Anyone who takes a bite will recognize the food for what it is. That's the best possible food that can be found around here in this current season. I'll give it some thought. I'm not sure it'll be okay. Can't help but think it's not a great idea, Bancho. If you serve a dish and things go sideways, the consequences won't affect you alone. She's got a point. She doesn't have to worry about the rest of the fucking establishment. Bancho brand. Oh my god, his clam chowder will be fucking amazing. I need to add clam chowder to my fucking throne. I really do. I need more clam chowder in the apartment. Both the manager and I will also take part of the blame. After all, she's coming to the Dugong Hotel, not to a restaurant operated by you. 1 second, chat. I appreciate the patience while I try to resuscitate my throat. A hotel must seek to provide the most restful and enjoyable experience to its guest. Ayo, Bancho, is there a Mrs. Bancho? No, Bancho is ace and in love with cooking. Nothing can be allowed to mar that experience, as the hotel will stand to lose by it. But there's no guarantee she'll hate it. She'll know from taking a bite that it's one of the greatest foods. There's always an exception to the rule. She's an extremely picky person, after all. What a pity. I'll understand. I'll go with shrimp tempura then. Though I can't compare to shark. And she's gonna hate the shrimp tempura. He would have been right about the shark. He would have been right. This way, Miss Crawford. Thank you. This is the chef who will be preparing your food today, Bancho. He's younger than I expected. I was hoping for a slightly more experienced chef. Oh my, tight-lipped are we? Perhaps my looks will leave you at a loss for words. Ha. He seems a little tense. He's quite a skilled chef, I assure you. I'll be looking forward to the food then. I remember the service here being quite alright for an old hotel. I like the carpet and the paintings on the wall as well. Furnishing at Gloria Hotel have a what kind of word is that? Hold on. Kitsch. I need a pronunciation. Google, please. Hold on. Alright, give me a moment. Alright, Google, how the fuck you say this word?
Kitsch.
Kitsch. It's literally just that.
Kitsch.
Why are you in slow-mo when you're saying it?
Kitsch.
That's weird, but alright, I'll allow it. But what does it mean? Term applied to— oh, it's the fucking, like— immediately the first thing that comes up is the fucking dogs playing poker. Alright, I get it immediately. Immediately. Alright. Tasteful tacky. Yep. But the thing is no gym. That's a bit of a shocker. I need to exercise daily to maintain my figure. It was our intention that your stay be as restful as possible. Everyone has a preferred way of resting. Well, the bathing facilities were good, so I'll content myself with that. So what's for dinner? A Japanese course meal. Here's the course. Steamed snapper and yam soup. Is a steamed dish composed of grilled snapper and roe, which was then steamed garnished with ground yam. The soup features a rich flavor of fish. Is that a Japanese soup? It's got a bland flavor coupled with a spicy scent. Quite interesting. That's the flavor of Chichimi? Chichimi. What the fuck's Chichimi? Hold on, I'm Googling again. Chichimi, also known as Shishimi Togarashi, is a Japanese 7-spice blend that typically includes red chili pepper, sancho pepper, orange peel, sesame seeds, hemp seeds, poppy seeds, and nori. Oh, that sounds really delicious. And the next dish is... a few moments later. So the tempura and dessert are left. What's the tempura? Don't tell me it's shrimp. That's sort of commonly served with rice. Dessert is no doubt the usual fruit. I suppose I've tasted basically everything. It's hard to decipher a reaction. Have we succeeded? How do you like it? Are you happy with your Japanese food? Well, it's about as good as I expected it to be, I suppose. I suppose I should come here to eat every now and again. Why bother coming to a hotel to eat food that's quite average? Yahaha! Even so, I'm sure our food is better than most other restaurants. The snapper soup or something was pretty interesting, but that's it. It was just a fishy soup with spicy aftertaste. I think you added sticky yam on top. Ugh. I didn't really like the texture. Oh dear, it seems Japanese food isn't to your liking at all. Ignorant of that fact, we serve you Japanese. My mistake. Please accept our apology. Whatever. It wasn't that good, but it was healthy at least. This hotel doesn't have a gym, so I suppose the food should be healthy at the very least. Sancho. Bancho stepping up! Please tell me he's pulling out the shark. May I have a word? Bancho! Allow me to introduce myself again. I'm the master chef who works here. Bancho. I'm not much of a speaker, so I've been listening quietly. I find it impossible to maintain my silence, however. Oh my, do you have something to tell me? Apparently you're supposed to have better food than anywhere else, right? Now, Bancho, Miss Lois here is just... It is most definitely my fault for failing to provide the food that will satisfy you. Will you not give me a chance to make up for my mistake? What? Oh, well gosh, I'm a very busy woman. What you witnessed today aren't my real skills. I'll serve you food that can be objectively... can objectively be called good. I bet you 10 Monopoly dollars Lois is gonna show up again for the sushi. Again, she's gonna be our final boss. The game's been downloaded? Bet. Fucking bet. Bancho, you can't be talking about... So you're saying you have something else you think will satisfy me? Alright, I'll wait. Remember, my time is valuable. Your food better be amazing. Bancho, you can't be thinking of... What is it, Miss Yoshi? Is there something I'm missing? All done. How did he get it done that fast? And there it is, the shark head. Which we know is good. We've already been confirmed about that in the future. Even though I am about to do something and you have Dave Diver to work for it, the fact that you have it installed means that we're ready to throw down Vin at the nearest convenience. The final boss is true evil. Not Cthulhu, but an entitled white woman! I'm not on the Mall of the Pinchy Spire, I'm sorry. Oh my god! This is... You fried the whole head? It's an amazing dish. The meat and cheeks have been... The meat in the cheeks hasn't been cut out. I choose to fry the whole head to preserve the supple texture. You never taste something like this anywhere else. It's a high-quality dish made using the best ingredients. Best possible ingredients. Get that out of my sight! How can you call this food? What are you saying? Take just a bite. I'll guarantee you'll be transported to heaven. I'm not happy about this. Is this what service is like at the Dugong Hotel? It's all my fault. I apologize. Now, Bancho, Yoshi, you apologize as well. I'm sorry, Miss Lois. I should have been more vigilant. Looks are not all there is to food. Why do you refuse to even try it, Miss Lois? Bancho, now's not the time to... I find this highly unpleasant. Is this some kind of hidden camera prank? Or punishment? You'll pay for treating me this way. Don't think I'll just let you get away with this. I'm leaving. Cancel my suite. Charge me a cancellation fee if you wish. I don't care. Karen Thulu. White woman jump scare. After that, Bancho quit his job at the hotel and left, saying he needed to train. It's my belief it wasn't so much the cooking itself as the ingredients and cooking methods that he researched. I see. Still, I admire him for a little for not giving up on his belief and that he's going on the right path. Well, I'm finishing up the soup trap. That won't be good. Oh my god. That hit the fucking spot. Me so good, chat. Bancho didn't deserve that. Bancho doesn't deserve a lot of mean shit he gets. Legitimately, again, I want the ending of this game to be Bancho and Dave just smoking on the roof of the bar at the end of it, being like, we did good, buddy. We did good. And just staring up into fucking the stars. It'd be great. 10 out of 10. I need my homie ending. I suppose it was the stubborn side of him that allowed him to attain his current level of skill. Working with you now, he even stated social media. Sorry, working with you now, he even started social media. I feel something has changed in him, and I like it. I think you're good for him. Please continue to get along. I do my best to help Bancho focus on his cooking. I need to move over because I need to point out, just look at Dave. Look at that face. We don't deserve Dave. Alternatively, we all need a friend like Dave. Chat, get yourself a friend like Dave the Diver. Oh yeah, back to the mer people subplot. Oh, Dave! You weren't around yesterday, so I was a bit worried. I couldn't get in touch with you via radio, either. I was at the Sea People village yesterday. You what? What happened? Well, you see... Recounting the tales. I like no dialogue, but you knew exactly what was said. Stuff like that is why I love this game. Hell yeah. I see. I envy you, I do. What a lucky experience. I'm not sure how I can help, but it's clear they have problems to deal with. Why don't you go talk with the residents first? I'd love to go as well. As you said, only one person can use the Sea People mirror. What a pity. Aha! What an unexpected turn of events! If you need any of my tools, don't forget to check out the Cobra shop. Yes, I'll have to use the Sea People mirror first to visit the village. Too bad, today is Marlin Day, so we're not visiting the fucking village today. We are getting more fish. We are making bank tonight. Today we're focusing on fishing. We also offer deep sea fish sushi. Please come by. Bancho, please focus your learn to focus your photos, Bancho. Please, I beg you. Was I really this drunk? How embarrassing. I see people work hard so late. Ah. Oh, we missed Dr. Bacon getting shitty that night. A fish that comes on from the sand, yet tastes so clean. Yeah, he just showed up at the bar and got fucking wasted. God damn it. Don't forget Flappy Bird. Fuck! I forgot the Flappy Fish. God damn it, you're right, emoji. We'll fix that next time. Flap octopus. It's a cuttlefish. The mirror. Again, I'll worry about the mirror tomorrow. Today, we're just fishing. Today is about fish. I need a man I love fishing hat. No, I mean, chat. I'm playing this game, Tiny Aquarium, while I watch. Hell yeah. I can probably get one for your model. I mean, that would be easy to find, but, like, I need a real one. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the most likely to shut the fuck up? How about the Shaggin' caught any of those? No, I have not caught Spicy. I threw a copy of Metroid into the ocean, and Spicy has yet to come back up for it. I can trigger the time mode since the corner of my screen. Hell yeah. Again, once my current fish Bluppo passes, my fish tank is gonna get converted into a crab tank. Time for crab will be upon me. Or mantis shrimp. Mantis shrimp would fuck. You should set up a crab cam. I should. I said I was gonna set up the fish cam, but I haven't yet. Flippo also needs his tank cleaned. It's been a hot minute. It's not in dire straits, but like it's been a hot minute. Never accepted bargain with the mantis shrimp patron, but they're so cool! You name me another fish that can create implosions by punching you so fast. You tell me that isn't the sickest shit ever. I wish I could create an implosion by punching that fast. If a cavitation bubble was just an implosion, it wouldn't be that bad. Oh yeah, I know there's more to it. Like the fact that, again, it, for the split second it exists, gets hotter than the surface of the sun. Trust me, I'm well aware about the mantis shrimp. I've been a fan of it before it got fucking trendy on the internet. To get my tank set up and go again. Hell yeah. Wonder, can I? That gun doesn't work on him, noted. I feel like I could probably do angelfish. Why are you trying to turn me into a fish, Ryan? How dare. How fucking dare. I just need one more. I should look around more. Holy shit, that's a big one. Did I just see a huge coin? Honor, can I neck gun him? I think he's too big for a net gun. Yeah, he's too big for a net gun. The net gun was not worth the grab. I should have kept my gun. Try to make my own substrate. I need to look into doing that. That's my one issue, is that the substrate in my tank, like, we have a decent filter, we have everything with the tank's nice, but that substrate gets filthy really quick. What do you make your substrate out of, Ryan? Whenever we talk about fish, I think about guppies and their chubby fucking cheeks and their itty-bitty fins and almost itty-bitty for how chunky they are. When we talk about fish, do you know what I think about? I think about, predominantly I think about the fucking, mollies I owned recently, and, how one of them, as we were going to feed it, took a shit, saw the food floating upwards, and immediately ran for it. And just my roommate Borb shouting, "Efficiency!" That lives rent-free in my head forever. 3 layers of planted, for a planted tank. It was like micro/macro fertilizer power, like a dusting at the bomb. Then I did organic dirt layer that I sifted. On top is the coolest part. You know, you can't just leave me hanging. What's the coolest part? Also, maybe I'll finally do one where I can actually plant plants into my fucking tank. Stuff called Black Diamond Blasting Powder. Oh, that's neat. You've inspired me. Maybe in my next tank, I'll actually worry about, I'll worry about plants, maybe. Actually, question. To anyone who's ever owned a fishing tank that has snails in it, how the fuck do you make it so that the snails don't die? That was my one issue, is that I could never keep snails alive in my tank, and I was like, how? Why do you guys keep dying? And I felt really bad about it. Have things in tank that... Nothing was eating the snails! Mine seemed to stay alive for ages to clean the tank. Same with mine! Granted, they started dying after we introduced the mollies, and we had to, do a full, like, 100% clean of the tank, because the mollies that I got, they were one of the first fish I owned for that tank, and I got them from Petco, which, by the way, don't buy your fish from Petco. They introduced something into that tank that started making all of them sick. It was bad. It was really fucking bad. Lots of surface areas, so live plants are great. Duckweed is a menace, but it's actually great. Also, Anarchus. Noted. Fuck you. Fuck you! 100% get your fish from an actual fish shop if you can. That's where I got the last fish, and he's been doing he's been healthy, he's been alive. Like, buying the mollies was my greatest mistake as a fish owner. I had to deep clean the fuck out of that tank before I added any sort of new substrate or water back into it. Get a handful of Malaysian trumpet snails. They filter through and aerate it. Petco/PetSmart tanks are so overcrowded and almost always sick. Yep. I've found that one out the hard way. Never again. That one was on me. Is that a Nautilus? Yeah, Nautilus! I lost a whole tank to my mom surprising me with new fish while I was gone. Aww. That's unfortunate, though. That's why you don't just buy, like, pets as a fucking gift, even if it's just fish. Those YouTube videos growing a grocery store lobster/other fish are pretty neat, TBH. Oh yeah, no, full agree. I'm gonna fucking drown! Come on! Come on! And we made it. Never punished. Never give up. Never accept punishment. Hold on, real quick, I need to check on something. Go to the fish farm. We'll check in on our fish. How many tuna do we got? So we actually got a decent amount of tuna. Not a lot, but a decent. We got a shark. That's neat. And then what do we got at the 130? So much barracuda, what the fuck? Chat, barracuda's on the fucking menu tonight. Holy shit, that yields so much fucking meat. Leave 3 in there to continue fornicating. And we'll send some more tuna over. Good shit. Alright. We'll take those. How much money do I have? I have a lot of money. I should be buying upgrades. You. That way we could fit more fucking fish in there. But yeah, check out Black Diamond Blasting Sand. I can send you a link if you want to what I use. Please and thank you, Ryan. I'd appreciate that. I've thought of moving from gravel to sand. Oh, yeah. No, that's neat. Same, I kind of want to move away from the gravel, because the gravel I get... I don't know, I feel like the gravel is not as sanitary. I don't know. Because at least for the gravel substrate I have had, it has been... comparatively, it gets kind of gross quickly. There you are. Ya fucking... They're gonna make a great prize tonight. That's one down. I am unfortunately letting myself get really fucked up by these marlins. But we're making fucking bank tonight. Come on. Right into the ground. There we go. You're lucky I don't have another melee weapon. Don't run away from me. Coward. All that thought, I'm dying. Alright, I'm ready to fight once again. Fuck you. That's the best part about dirt. It's dirt, so it can get dirty. Hell yeah. Ah. Then we're just gonna get some more filler fish. Dirt gets dirty and water gets wet. Water doesn't get wet. That's how water works. Water ain't wet. The day I finally meet someone that actually doesn't understand that water isn't wet is a day that I am not ready for. Chat, what's like one little like incorrect factor that people keep fucking up about a thing that you know about that makes you unreasonably mad? Like, I'll give an example just to kind of have it be more understandable what the fuck I'm talking about. I hate that people fuck up the opening lines from The Lion King all the fucking time. And it pisses me off. Because you're not just saying random words that is a language. And I feel it's kinda, I don't know, in my opinion, a little disrespectful to the language to sit there and never learn the, at least. Hey, I wonder what they're actually saying. I'm not gonna sit here and say you have to learn the language, but it's the same kind of cringe of a weeb never looking up the lyrics to, like, an anime song he likes and just kind of guessing the sounds of the words. For me, it's also that the Thesaurus, spell check me on that one. Is a dinosaur? Jurassic fucking World messed this up. Oof. If it's not a dinosaur, then what is? It has the word saurus in the name. I'm not saying this to be like a mean, funny man on the internet. Pterosaur. Gotcha. Well, what is it if it's not a dinosaur? Technically just a reptile. Saur means reptile or lizard. I did not know that. But now I know. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. Ah, motherfucker! Sir, I'm trying to get to the weapons crate, please. I'm gonna die. Come on. Air tank. Air tank. Air tank. Please have an air tank in it. Please have an air tank in it. Kill that thing, I will. Air tank. We're going back for vengeance. Ammo for my gun. Oh my gosh. In order to fly, the pterosaur would need hollow bones or some colossal weight-reducing structure, which is far out of typical dinosaur biology. Neat! This I did not know. This is the part where I normally be like, hey chat, what's your favorite dinosaur? But I don't want to give Satirical that satisfaction. I'm here to be a hater. Let's poke our nose into the deep, see if we can find anything else big to grab, and then that'll be that. Oh, yeah, we found something big. Alright, back up to the surface we go. And welcome back from the ad break for those that were in it. I appreciate you for sitting through it. Alright, everybody. It's time. We're gonna make some fucking money. Why is the farmer here? What? CP? We are in the middle of an event. Why are you giving me plot right now? It's hard to believe that something I've only heard about in legend is real. If there is any good beer in that area, I wouldn't mind trying some. I don't think there'll be drinks underwater. Who the fuck are you? VIP appeared. Michael Bang the Master. Is that fucking Michael Bay? They called him Michael Bang. His name is Michael Bang. They call him Michael Bang. Looks like this is the only place to eat. This is what I don't like about remote areas. This decrepit place can't possibly make sushi that will inspire me. I'll just have to fill my belly with what I can get. What a rude customer. What do you want? Allow me to introduce myself. I am movie director, Michael Bang. Alright, hold on. Mecha nerds. Nerds that like giant robots. We need to have a moment. We need to have a moment. We need to have a fucking moment. Hold on. Hold on, alright? Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Where do we rank Robot Samurai? How is his design? We need to talk about this. I do not discriminate. I like small robots. I like big robots. I like androids and cyborg. Listen, we like all robots, but we're here to talk about giant robots. Alright? Alright? As casting by casting crew, Lamau. Alright, so first things first I like. It is reminiscent of, like, an actual suit of armor. That I like. I dig the fact that the pauldrons don't feel flimsy. They look decently, like, I feel like those could actually take a hit. The arms look stocky, they don't look flimsy. And the samurai helmet is just, mwah. Chef's kiss. Looks like a design from 4th and 5th Transformers, but with more of the aesthetic from Bumblebee for the blockbuster look. I can see that. I dig it, though. I dig it. I'll say this about the 4th and 5th Transformers, they weren't that bad looking. The the way they looked in Bumblebee was really good, though. I liked how they looked in Bumblebee. But V, it's just Optimus Prime. The only thing it has in common is the blue and red. It's not Optimus Prime. I worry about the double action point on the elbow. It looks vulnerable, especially the inner exposed arm piston. I'm okay with it because he has the high ridge, like, right here. I feel like that high ridge, will deflect most of it if he moves his arm in the way. I can agree that that right there is a little worrying, but I feel like this is enough protection if he knows how to use it. And if they extend it out too far, it might clip into the shoulder here. That's my problem. Hey, Elfin, how we doing? The face, though, and the emblem, and the wheel eyebrows. That's not a wheel eyebrow. And what emblem? Are you talking about this? That's not an Autobot emblem. Definitively not. That's not a wheel. That's a double action point emoji. Everyone point at emoji and point out how she doesn't know robots. For shame. For shame. However, I'm not a fan of his weapon. I'm gonna give an opinion. Robots with katanas. Hard no. If you're having a robot, their weapon should be big and hunky, and it doesn't need to be sharp. Because it's a giant piece of metal being swung by a robot. Give them claymores. Don't give them the katanas. They're not fast. They're supposed to be slow. It's why I like Pacific Rim. Don't get me wrong, you can kind of have fast robots. Transformers is that. But, like, I don't know. Transformers balance off being fast but being clunky. Alright, how do I fucking... Yeah, there we go, alright. Pacific Rim understood having weight and pause. Exactly. A sword is a pretty bad weapon for a robot. An axe or a pick is more valuable. Unless there's some sort of edge enhancement. Alright, but like, real talk. Like, don't get me wrong. Transformers 5 for like the Michael Bay films is the worst, right? But, can we talk about the design Megatron had in that movie? The answer is yes, we can, because this is my fucking stream. Oh, I'm trying to get a good photo with the sword out. Like, real talk. This sword right here perfect for a mech. This design also pretty fucking solid. I like it. I like it a lot, but this sword. Mwah. Mwah. Chef's kiss for a mech. Tell me I'm wrong. Ah, it looks like your eyes are functional. Yes, I'm the great film director, Michael Bang. Can't believe he's talking about himself like that. I'm filming a new movie, The Stone, around these parts, and I can't seem to find the ending scene right. I think I might find new inspiration with food that'll clear up my head. Doesn't seem likely I'll find anything here, though. I'm leaving. Wait! Robot Samurai was an amazing movie. I watched it multiple times, and it was moved every time. All I can remember is explosions. If you can make another such great movie through my food, I'd be willing to cook for you. Oh, so you're a fan. I'm grateful, but what can you pull off? Sorry, can you pull it off? I've got high standards when it comes to sushi. The rice they use in these parts is terrible, by the way. That's why we use the best rice we can find in this region. Give me 3 days. I'll prepare food that'll make your head all but explode with inspiration. Well, alright. I'll be back in 3 days. Don't disappoint me, chef. Robot? You missed the robot. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me get back up on screen. I need to go back into my own VOD. Give me a moment. I can do that, though. I have the power. Give me a second. Hold on. That's my own live video right now, not the fucking VOD. I'm staring at myself being like, where's the fucking bar for me to drag and move it? I'm staring at me. Alright, I can't pull it up on the VOD. Hold on, alright, cool. I did find an image of it, though. I did find an image. Alright. Dirk. Here's your robot. We all agree that the weakest part of this robot is his elbow? 7 out of 10? I can agree with that. I'd give it like a 7.5. Pretty good. Cooking is an art form. I know well the pain of an auteur. I'll prepare food that will inspire him. However, as he said, the rice I use is the Annam rice of this region. It bothers me that the ingredient has limits when it comes to creating the best possible sushi. I've been listening to your conversation. If it's the rice, I think I can come up with something. Oh, do you have an idea, Otto? Just give me a day. I'll be in touch in the morning. We can get high quality rice. We can make sushi with 3 kinds of fish. Titan triggerfish, harlequin hind, and coral trout. That's a lot of ingredients. He appreciates flourish. Please don't be late. Alright, we're over 3 hours into the stream and we're finally getting to making fucking sushi. Took us fucking long enough. Thank you, Boncho. Oh my god, we can serve the wolf eel that we got. Oh, fuck. Shit. Oh, we don't have salt. Fuck me. Oh well. Alright, so all that marlin we got. We're gonna improve the marlin. Poor fish. Holy fuck. That will eat up 18 of the marlin, but that's fine. That was so fucking worth it, because that put us at 250. That's gonna rank us up for literally the day. Alright. While we're on this, add in that. Tonight we are going to make so much fucking bank tonight. There's no way we don't. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Now we only have one. Fish POV. Fuck. That fish will be fine. And then we put out some of the salmon we got. We're gonna... Chat, tonight we're making money. It's also gonna be a long fucking night. So we put so much fucking food on that menu. Oh fuck. I may have overdone it with the amount of food I put on the menu. I definitely overdid it. Holy shit, I may have fucked up. We should have just kept it that one, the fucking marlin, and that's it. Oh, fuck. On, I'm gonna prepare the wasabi. Next marlin goes down to the lady on the end. She's been waiting the longest. I gotta clean up some of the fucking tables. Holy shit. Yeah, people, he got mad and left because the table wasn't cleaned. That was my bad. Or just get people their beer and then we're good. Fuck. Oh, shit. Alright. How do we do tonight? I feel like tonight wasn't our best night. It's up there, though. Oh, fuck. 9,000? What the fuck? Solid night. Solid night. Hello, Dave. Have you had a good night's sleep? Well, I suppose so. You sound tired. Aha! Well, I stayed up all night working on something. What were you working on? I'll show you. Get on the boat and come over next to the fish farm. Oh, fuck. We gotta actually do actual farming. No! Fuck! I'm an awful farmer! God damn it. No! I didn't want this. No! More mini games. How many games does this game have? I can't. I fucking can't. No. We tried some food at the restaurant. The sushi and aname rice mixed in, doesn't it? Yes. The only rice that we can manage to find around here. Bancho has got superb skills, but you won't meet picky movie director standards with that kind of grain. Since you're staying here a bit longer anyway, I thought you might help me grow some white rice. You can automate it later. I figured. Wow, that's very nice. Thank you. The thing is, I'm not much of a farmer. I'm Dave the Diver, after all. Not Dave the Farmer. Where's Frank the Farmer? You will play 3 Krillian farming minigames and you will like it. Fuck. I've seen how busy you are all day. I'll help you with a little, with growing the rice. It takes about a year in the real world to grow rice, but this is no rice farming game. Is it? You'll be able to see the results in 2 to 3 days. Oh, but the thing is, I've injured my leg. So you have to pluck the weeds. That'll prevent insects from harming the crop. Of course, if we can have good rice, plucking weeds is no problem. I think there's a rice paddy right behind the restaurant. That's really great. Thanks. Glad you like it. Oh, and as for the state of the rice paddy, technology has come a long way and you can use a mobile app to check. Oh my god. The Medin! Welcome on in, Raiders. Welcome on in. For those who are joining us for the first time, my name is Varendell Voidstar, a Fallen Angel Thrones and variety VTuber. And tonight, we're playing a little bit of Dave the Diver. How we doing? What are we up to before we raid it on in? Cherub Raid. Is that another Angel VTuber? We like angels around here. Welcome on in. How we doing? What were we doing before we raided on in? And if you do need to raid and run, please feel free to do so. Post-stream wrap, self-care is the best care. But, is I Clover? Oh! Hi, Clover! Welcome on in. I didn't realize you rebranded. What were you doing before you raided on in? As for the state of the rice paddy, technology has come a long way, and we use a mobile app to check on it. The app is called Farm Now. I'll update you on the status every morning through the app. That reminds me. I remember when I used to be a novice farmer. I've gone down to the village in Thailand on a very hot day. I was resting in the shade and a white-haired village chief came over. Looked right in the eyes and told me, "Enough! Now, cool your temper. As it happens, I see some weeds over there." I was playing Neo and spent an entire stream dying to one boss. Rough. Well, go, treat yourself. Take care of yourself after that long stream. Fucking Souls-likes are hard. And they can be frustrating. Until it kill me 25. Oof. Rough. Go and pluck them. Arm. Good. Pluck the weeds out like that, and I'll get to watering. I'm pretty sure that even the picky director will be satisfied with rice of this quality. I'll grow rice for you at the farm. If you don't visit often or remove weeds, the soil will help the score may drop, causing pests to appear. Alright. Unfortunately, Clover, I think you caught us right as we were probably going to wrap up, because as much as I want to dive into all the fucking lore with the fishmen, we got about half an hour, and my sick sore throat is hurting so fucking much from talking. You're fine. You're fine. I want to this is more of an apology to you. But, yeah. My throat's dying. So, I think we're gonna wrap up there, chat, alright? I'm also starting to get fucking teary-eyed just from being teary-eyed. Holy shit. God. Alright, everybody. I'm not gonna stick around for too much longer. I'm not gonna do my normal yap. I'm hoping that the next 2 days we get a little bit of recovery. But we're gonna wrap up here. And we're gonna raid on out. We won't be live tomorrow, but we will be back live Wednesday with more Celeste, because I do want to see what the optional modes are in that. at the very least. Also, Noop Boy, thank you so much for the follow. Ice to see you. Ice to see you too. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the choir. Man, we're gonna wrap up here. And I'm gonna go rest my sick throat. I might cancel Wednesday if I'm not better by Wednesday, but Thursday we do have Spyro the Dragon, and I'm not canceling that. And then Saturday we got more, Liza P. As well! Next weekend. So not the Saturday coming up, but the Saturday, the, 19th. I got a new drinking stream planned with Tia. We have a guest planned. We're gonna have Reina. It's gonna be a great time. So, let me stop yapping so that my voice stops dying. And send you guys on over. Let me find a target. Who do I want to tackle? Oh my gosh, I apologize. Hail to the king. You know what? I'll throw you guys on over to Summoners Network. We're gonna go say hi to Deco. Currently, Deco's doing a Fate-themed tabletop RPG session. And Deco is a wonderful role player and a wonderful DM and a wonderful bean. So let's go say hi. It's part of their, actually, I think, did they... Oh, I think they finished the fucking subathon. That's still good, though. We can still say hi. So, there's our raid message. It's the choir sings. If you have access to my emotes, feel free to use them, and not feel free to substitute them with your own. Just let Deco know that you're on over. Ladies, gentlemen, everyone else in between or otherwise, I hope you all have a wonderful night. I'm gonna go rest my vocal cords. You all be good, okay? Mwah! Hopefully I'm not sick Wednesday. Bye-bye!